Well, hello everybody, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. It's Dr. Pepper. No, it's root beer time. I'm sorry. Root beer. Root beer. I hope y'all's week has started off pretty good. Mine and Mother's has. We got out and went to the grocery store, of course. You can see all this mess up here. You know I like a good bargain. But I thought I'd say howdy do first. Sound like an old pig at the water bucket. I'm getting to look like that old pig too. I'm getting wide as I am long. Y'all remember the pork that I had cooked? I had that and I put them in the freezer, but then I let them thaw out from this morning. I thought, I need to use that instead of keeping it in the freezer, because it'll get back in behind, like Granny Pat says, back in, and then you forget about it. That's some more Sure Gel. I'm going to use that for our jelly. I'm trying to clean everything up and trying to, after this canning process, I've got I set my spices out so I know what I'm going to do when I do a video, because y'all don't want to have to go into my spice closet. We'd be in there an hour or two just laughing and visiting probably, because I'd be looking for, I bought this shredded lettuce for 99 cents at the country grocery store. It's not wilted. It's a pretty good looking. I'm just going to show y'all my finds at the country grocery store today. Look, I found these $49 for that whole big bag. Okay, see them nice? Look at that, $1.49. These are from Billie Jean's plant from this morning. I'll tell you, that plant, those two plants are really in this bag. You don't want to keep them in that bag so they can kind of breathe. And we'll put our, boy, those are beautiful. That now like a little, wait till I show you this. Y'all are gonna gasp. Now, I like this little orange bowl because, look at these, 69 cents. Now, y'all know what these peppers are, don't you? I bet you do. You have to be really careful. I should even wear gloves. They're the habanero. One of the hottest peppers. Not like a ghost or a whatever, but they're hot. Those were 69 cents a bag. So, I think I'm going to do something with them. Something really hot. Yeah, it has to be hot, honey. I guess I could start telling everybody, well, nowadays, with my age, the only hot thing in this house is a habanero pepper. But yeah, I may try to peel those and put them in and make, a hot, here's our canning from last night. There's our watermelon, there's a cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers. That's a long video, y'all, and I'm sorry, but I had to explain it really well to y'all, because canning is a wonderful thing, but if you don't do it right, you can get poisoned, you can blow up the house, you can make bad food to where people want to divorce you. I don't have to worry about that. That's why I never got married, because I didn't want to have to go through a divorce. I knew it'd be about 3 or 4 divorces by the time I got to this age, so I just went went past that. More root beer. Wish y'all was here to have a root beer with me. So we've got our pork, and I love these Great Value sweet potato fries, and I had this bag kind of left over. Got a tomato too, because I used all the tomatoes that I got. Oh, here's another thing I got. You know, Mama loves her fried wonton. Well, I've been watching these because I look at the date on them, and I knew these would be out yesterday. So I knew they would be down in that reduced produce section for $1.99. These are usually about $4 or $5. But this is what I cut up. I'm going to put these in the freezer. I've kept 2 out. These are what I cut up to make her fried wonton, and that's for her chips. It doesn't have a lot of stuff in it that's going to make her sick. I don't put a lot of salt on them. And she enjoys sitting and watching TV and eating her fried wonton. There's videos on there where I've made fried wonton. But I'm going to make some more this week, since every month I get the new batch, because this little country grocery store, we don't have very many people that would know how to use a wonton or an egg roll wrapper. So they usually go on. I'm going to put these back in the freezer, the little freezer. And I'll make her chips this week sometime. Okay, you remember we got us a skillet. We oiled our skillet just to get ready for today, this week. So now I'm going to turn that skillet on. And y'all, I shouldn't be drinking all that root beer. But my sugars are really good. And all I take is that alpha-lipoic acid, but you can't take it if you got kidney disease, so that leaves mother out. But with my liver disease, it kind of regenerates the liver. So, plus it keeps my blood sugar down. And it's an all-natural thing. Your body has alpha-lipoic acid. It's just some people are low on it, and it helps. It helps them. This is that pork, so I'm going to just brown it in that skillet. I'm going to cut it. Just cut it in strips. And just brown it. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that lettuce. I'm going to make a buttermilk or a ranch or a Caesar dressing. I can do any kind of dressings. I know how to make them, but I thought this would be a healthy alternative for Mother and I today, because that pork didn't have a lot of fat on it. If y'all remember, this was before I made the pulled pork roast. See, those 3 pieces will be more than enough. Be enough for if y'all come. Yeah, if you had to. And it's soft, so I can chew it without my you-know-what's in my mouth. I don't wear them but on Sunday, like I've told you, when Granny Pat and I have our deal. I know y'all all say, oh, they're pretty and white and da-da-da. Well, you don't realize. When I started down this journey, I was going to get those implants. And they said it would be 6 months after I got them put in, and all this and that. Okay, let's put a little avocado oil, just because we want just a little bit in the pan. I'm just going to fry that a little bit. Just fry it a little bit. But we're going to add something to it. You know we have to add stuff. We can't. Let me turn the fire down just a hair. This will make you a good pork salad. Now, let me rinse this one pepper. No, let's do 2. These new peppers, let's try them. Let me see what they look like inside first. I can't see. We might. We want some more peppers in there. Oh. If I can find it. I don't know what I've done with it. I just had it. Oh, I bet it's over here in the drain board. It was in the drain board. Yeah, that's a lot of peppers on that. Look there, a lot of seeds. That's a lot of seeds in that one. Look how that just pulls that pepper out of there. I've showed y'all that. There's some still down in that one because it's kind of a bastard pepper. It didn't grow correctly. Okay, now what we're going to do, because I want some of these seeds. Remember yesterday I showed y'all how you hold those other seeds? Well, we want some of these. Let me get my little... I let them dry in this little Frank Omen thing. I don't know why I've always done that. I just let them dry there, and then I put them in my own little bags. And that saves me from having to buy peppers, seeds. People think, oh, those peppers won't grow. They've been in the refrigerator, and that. I've never had much trouble. Occasionally, but not. What does it matter? You can find out. Like I tell my sisters, try it. You never know. It's not costing you a dime to try it. Let me get this kind of pushed over for a minute. That'll give that pork a little zest. Boy, if I got one of these habaneros and put in there, you'd see Mother Zest. She'd be running out of this house with her house coat on and probably screaming, Billy Jean's trying to burn me up and kill me. He knows I don't like hot pepper. But maybe she won't with this. They'll see that I clean and it's all right back where I started. Okay, let's move these over. Get that unstuck a little bit. That'll be really delicious. Be kind of like a fajita in a way. Well, I hope y'all are staying out of this heat and out of the weather and what have you. I heard there's an earthquake in California, so all my followers now in California, I hope you're okay. I heard it was only 4.4, which that's pretty good. Let me see, y'all. Let me look in here. You know, we can't do the jalapenos yet. Mama, she'd go haywire. Now those peppers making me cough. I hope they're not hot. It's a little red. Yep, it's those peppers. They're making me cough, y'all. You put hot peppers, I mean really jalapenos in a skillet, stack the paste and then I'm gonna start cooking, and you'll just cough and think, why am I coughing? Here's a bell. Here's a bell pepper. Probably don't need a lot. I probably got out too much. I had to cut that off a second, y'all. That choked me to death. I started sneezing. Okay, we're going to use our great value chopped onions, just a little bit of it. I'm sorry, y'all. Now that'll make, now I'm going to take a lime. I don't have a fresh lime. You turn that up. That'll put your lime juice on there. Of course you want your salt. Let's put a little salt on it. Put a little garlic, just a little bit. You don't want a lot. You don't want a lot. All that choking like they got me. I haven't got choked like that from my pepper smoke in a long time. Okay. We'll leave them onions in there because that's just seasoning for our French fries. I got salt all over that stove, don't I? Let's put a little more oil, avocado oil in there. So that this is the good, it's not the blend. Now I got that blend, you know, I use for less flavorful, so I just take those great value sweet potatoes, French fries, and I just kind of brown them a little bit. And we'll probably put a little more onion in there. My nose is still running. Oh, I'll tell you, that like got me. Okay, we're not going to put a whole lot though. We'll put just to taste. It's in the freezer. I had those few left over. And I thought, you know, we need to just circle that around together. You can thaw them out if that's what you want to do. Billy Jean doesn't thaw them out. Because what I'm going to do is let them, I'm going to put some regular salt on them. A little bit of pepper. I'll let them kick. And I'll turn that up just a little bit. I'll get a lid because I want them to kind of steam. Okay, there's our culprit of our choking episode. I wonder, let's try one of them little peppers now. No, well, I've got a little fire. I was getting ready to make my homemade ranch dressing. I'll go ahead and make it so y'all can see how I do it. But you know, this is those serrano peppers. You know, I should have thought about it before I chop those and put them in this meat, because the serrano pepper, if I'm not mistaken, is a lot hotter than the jalapeno, I think. But I can taste it in the pepper. That's why I had to shut the camera off a minute, because it took my breath away. Y'all, it took my breath away. I didn't pass out or nothing. But with Mother, I'm just going to dip around that, and she can pick the peppers out, because I don't have any more of the steak. And if she doesn't care for it, then we've got other stuff. I bought these. I was going to have these, but then I saw that meat that I thought, These are today's special. Well, we're out by the 15th. But they're chopped sirloin, and I got 2 of them for $3.93. That's plenty for Mom and I. That'd be $4.49 a pound. So that's what we were going to have. And I was going to make hamburgers. Good old homemade hamburgers with tomato and lettuce. We'll get that done later. Now, let's check our fries. I just cut them off. They're soft fried. I decided I want them soft fried so that I could show them a little better. So we've got that done, and we've got our meat done. But our next exciting task is to make our homemade ranch dressing. So, I'm going to use quick stuff. I'm not going to peel garlic and do all that stuff. So, let's do 1 clove, or let's do 1 teaspoon. 1 clove of garlic. I've got the garlic, you know, but I'm going to do a teaspoon just to, so I don't have to measure out too much. Gotta get some Worcestershire sauce, probably Worcestershire, 1 teaspoon. I got Worcestershire. Yeah, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire, 1 teaspoon of garlic, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire, then I'm going to put in just a hair. I'm talking about just a hair of this, probably about an onion. Okay. I always put just a little bit, and I didn't about run out, or this has gotten hard. I might have to get some more of onion powder. So I just add a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic. I'm going to put some mustard in it because just a little bit, about a half teaspoon of ground mustard. Now this is my own dressing that I've been using for a long time. Stir that up in a cup of Duke's mayonnaise. This is way more than I need. That's way more than I need, but it's okay. I'll put a little teaspoon of dill weed in it. The dill weed. That just gives it a little pep. Pep. Okay. Let me get my white vinegar. I want a teaspoon. Half teaspoon. Let's do a half. I'm all out of sorts today. Half teaspoon. Half teaspoon of white vinegar. Mix that around. See, I think we've had enough. Cayenne pepper or pepper flavoring today, so I'm not. My smoked paprika. You got regular paprika. I'm going to use smoked today. I just get that organic smoked paprika at the great value. Well, I'm out of pepper, regular pepper. Let me fill up my little flow, my little blue pepper cellar that I use for my pepper. So that's my blue Delft stuff. I've got so much of that blue Delft. I love it. I've got little pictures and little ironstone blues. Okay, let's do just a pinch of that in there. We don't want a whole bunch because I've already peppered out everything. So let's mix that really good. I'm not going to put the cayenne pepper or the hot sauce. So I put in my garlic powder, kosher salt, mayonnaise, sour cream I didn't have. But we are fine. I probably have some sour cream. I had some I haven't even opened of this sour cream. I want to get a fresh spoon. I don't want to put something in there to make that go crazy. I just buy that kind of great value sour cream because I don't use it a lot. So, I'm trying to think. I better look at the recipe that I have. No, I'll just put it in. I'm going to put, should be about a half a cup, I think, but I'm not going to put a half a cup. That's going to make so much dressing. We'll never eat all that. Well, we would, but I don't have any stabilizer to keep it fresh. So y'all can follow the recipe and use what I write down. Now that's just your basis. That makes a good dressing right there. What you want is your 1/4 cup of buttermilk. And that's what gives it your good now you could use your immersion blender and whip that really good, but I'm going to do it with a hand. Messy, bitchin'. I went in there, Mama, she's asleep in the chair. She does that. She goes to sleep, she gets to watching TV, and she's not in the bed, she's in the reclining chair, and so I don't wake her up. I just let her enjoy life the way she wants to. Let's get a teaspoon and tasty. I think if I'd had my little peppers and stuff in there. No, it's good. It's got a good aftertaste. Let that sit a little bit because it'll marry together. But that is a good, yeah, that's good. I can taste it. You know, it takes a little bit for your tongue to taste. So that's good. Let me kind of get this cleaned up and I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to try to get this Mom's plate put together. Rinse the tomato. I already washed it. I'm going to rinse it off. This is not them good homegrown, you can tell. But it'll be fine for, I'll make them a little thin. I just want a little thin. little thin pieces. Get one mess cleaned up and the kids make another, and our Billy Jean does. He's the messiest person. He's a good person, but he's messy. We had a drive last night to the Dallas Love Field, the old airport where Kennedy came into. It's used for Southwest. The traffic wasn't bad last night, so plane didn't get there till about 10. No, it was later, maybe 12 or something. Baggage, all that stuff. Takes a while to go to the airport, and it was full. There's a lot of people. I wore my mask because I cannot have anything to make me sick or bring home to Mother, so I wear my mask. 2 years I kept Mother safe, away from anyone, because I can't stand losing Mama. So I kept her out of the limelight, and I kept out of any kind of light. And so let's get our plate fixed, Mother's plate fixed. I had rinsed that 99-cent lettuce, and I take a coffee filter, and I just let it sit on in the colander on coffee filters, so I can get all that. I've got a lettuce spinner, 2 of them, but I don't want to take it out for this little bit of stuff. So I'm just going to dry it as good as I can there. Because if you get kind of a day-old lettuce, as I call it, it's a little bit like, do y'all remember wilted lettuce? Everybody used to wilt their lettuce. It's not quite like that. And the reason I'm going to do this instead of mixing it all together is because of my, problem. So I'm going to just put on Mama's plate. She loves tomatoes, so she can have all those tomatoes that she wants. Now then, I'll take. Let me get this this done. Now these are soft fried, and she won't eat a lot of them, but they're better for you. They're good for you. Sweet potatoes anyway is good for you. It doesn't matter if they're soft fried or however. Now, on this pork, what I'm thinking is, since I put in those serrano peppers, I'm going to try to layer this without any of that on top of hers, so she won't get exactly too much of a hot pepper. It smells divine. It really does. She'll eat these little red peppers. And that'll probably be all she'll eat. Now then, to do our good dressing, we'll just spread it onto that. And I have before put hunks of blue cheese or Parmesan cheese. So that's what we're going to have for lunch, is our pork salad, pork green salad with our sweet potato and onion, and a glass of iced tea is what we're having for lunch today. Y'all got to see all of our great groceries and bargains and We might make hamburgers tomorrow. I sure hope y'all are doing well. We are. We're just trying to stay out of the heat. God bless you. God bless us. God bless the United States. I hope you have a great week. Kiss the babies. Wish you's here to eat with us. Bye-bye.